Hey, quick video. I want to talk about fisted and tight fingers here. One of my favorite exercises was really working on prying the fingers open, and it's not an easy thing. You do know my fingers are open, but I'm showing you what I used to do, and I'm trying to show it the way that I'm not covering the camera, how I used to pry those fingers open. In reality, I'll turn sideways. I would have to do more of this situation to get them out and use the weight of my non-effective side to work on holding it down. So generally what happens is you do this, relax, and then do this. Because the brain, we've lost that disconnect, and the brain says, hey, it's supposed to be closed. And the reason it just closes as such because of that tone and that spasticity, and we have to work on stretching it and getting that blood flow back in those fingers to understand we're going to relax here. So weight bearing really does help in this situation. Weight bearing. So do this over and over again, time and time again. If it closes, open back up, closes, open back up, closes, open back up. It's a process and it's very tiring, but over time, we get to a point that you may be here, and we weight bear to get yourself here. So it is a process. I don't want you to give up when this process is very hard. And one of the biggest things is while you're doing something that's trying to work on getting the spasticity to relax in your hand when you open it up, I want the rest of your body to be relaxed. So it's best for you to sit in a position where you're, I would say, very, very low. Your feet are rested to the floor and everything else is relaxing, because what happens when the body is trying to do something, we go into a fight or flight mode. So I wouldn't say, hey, let's try to work on opening the fingers while you're walking or while you're standing up, because your brain is saying, hey, you're standing up. I already don't have I don't have full, what's the word I'm looking for? I do not have full control of my affected side. So my natural reaction will be to tighten up, to brace onto something, because I may fall while you're trying to open your hands while you're standing. So to relax the brain, relax the mind, you need to be in a position where you're completely seated and completely safe. Your body feels safe. Your body feels relaxed. That's why some of you may say, hey, when I wake up in the morning, my hand open, everything is so much relaxed, because you're laying in the bed. Your brain doesn't have to think too much. You're in a safe space. Everything is relaxed. Your arm begins to move. Your fingers want to open a lot more. So in this position, we want to work on sitting at it. And so working for a table works best, in my opinion, because we're going to use the table as a flat surface to work on weight bearing. So being at a table or something, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Everything else relaxed. Look, I even got my arm up here. Relax everything so we have no extra reason for our body to be in a fight or flight mode. So again, and also speaking to ourselves, relax is going to help us. Relax. And it sounds crazy, but really it doesn't, because as we are working for our brain to retrain ourselves post-stroke, it's a lot of things we have to remind ourselves to do. And one of those things is to relax. So again, sideways, this is a weight bearing exercise. So using my non-effective side, my fist tight, closed fisted tight, and we're going to pry those fingers open. I'll give you a few different angles. Literally prying it open as such, pulling it out. And again, mine's opened up, but I'm giving you literally, I had to do this for myself with getting my, and I wasn't able to do it as fast, but I'm doing it for video purposes to show you prying those fingers out. And again, I'm purposely keeping them closed and tight fisted. You get those out, naturally you will do this, you pry it back down, and it takes time. It takes time for us to get our body to relax. So again, allow the arm to relax, allow the body to relax. So it's not gonna happen overnight. So I want this to be an exercise that you do daily, multiple times a day. The hand goes this way. Guess what? We want to open the hands back up, and eventually you'll be able to get to a point where you have a lot more control. You can open them all up at once. And stretching helps it as well, because we're getting blood flow in those fingers when you're stretching the exercises. So again, we have to remember, pain is going to happen because of tone and spasticity, but as long as we're not hurting ourselves, we're not harming ourselves, we should be able to take pain to a certain extent to be able to work those fingers out, get some blood flow, stretch those fingers out to get more flexibility is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to use words that we understand without layman's terms and medical terms. But listen, we are trying to get our fingers to work again. So these are things that we do. So in this video, I'm going to make a shorter video for a daily exercise, but wanted to throw this out here for our exercise for today of weight bearing with using your non-effective side to straighten those fingers out. It takes time over and over. We got to keep doing it, y'all.